Hello guys and welcome back to episode 6 of the Rams Revival. I am Fennan, I make up one half of Gondor Gaming. Now, before we begin today's episode, would just quickly like to offer my dearest apologies in the delay of uploads on the channel. There's been a lot going on in the real world. But don't you worry, myself and Gondor will be back on the grind this week, making more videos, and we'll definitely get them out to you guys as soon as we can. Having said that, if you've only just joined this series now, I definitely encourage you to go check out the previous episodes. As I said, there has been a delay in terms of upload, and I'm also halfway through the save already, so there's been a lot that's happened on the journey so far, so definitely go check those out. Now, getting into today's episode, we are back with a bang, and I mean bang. We are in fact halfway through the January transfer window, and our transfer embargo has been lifted. We could finally sign players, guys. We could finally sign some players. Loan ones, of course, because, you know, we're Derby County and we still don't actually have any money, but we've got a bit of a wage bill, so definitely going to be some loan signings coming in. And from the football side of things, we've got a Derby day. Forest away, boys. Let's get into it.
The beacons are lit! Gun knuckles for it!
Right, let's get into it then, shall we? So, if I'm perfectly honest, I have not touched this save since I recorded the last video. So, there'll definitely be a few things that will be new to me, despite me, you know, pretty much recording this series and should know everything already. But pretty much looks like, as I remembered last time out, we are on positive points at the moment. However, we do find ourselves 20 points adrift from safety. Reading, who are just sitting outside of the relegation zone, are 23 points, so 20 more than we are at the moment. And just noticing over here, in the financial side of things, we have made a profit this season. We have had to sell a few players, mainly to get our transfer embargo lifted, and I have in fact made some loan signings already, so I'm going to show those very quickly here. Well, hang on, let's go transfer history. There we go, that's more like it. So these are the 4 players we brought in this January. I've cherry-picked Bayern Munich's B team, basically. So the first one we got in is Bright Ari Mbai. What an extravagant name that is. So he's coming in. He's an 18-year-old centre-back. As you can see there, he is got very, very good potential and not that bad currently either. So he's going to be a major coup for us. Malik Tillman as well has come in. To be fair, looking at all these 3 players here, they're very good versatility players. They can play pretty much across the front line. So as I was saying here, Malik Tillman, who we will be starting up top, can play just behind the striker, and perhaps maybe in central midfield. He can play central midfield. So he'll definitely be useful, and he will be starting. The third player we brought in was Armindo Sieb. He is predominantly a winger, but again, can play anywhere across the attacking 3 and up top as well. But I do feel I'm going to go and put him out on the left flank, and then I probably can move Joswiak out on the right. I'll get to the starting team shortly, as we will be going into our first game. And the final one we brought in was Gabriel Vidovic, Croatian midfielder. Again, natural in the spine of attack, really, and midfield. So can play in the midfield too, can play behind the striker, and can even play up top. So very, very good signings, if I say so myself. But as I was saying, we did have to let a few faces go. Obviously, there's Filja Gielka. He went on a free to Panathinaikos. That was already agreed back in August, September time. And then the other outgoings was Colin Kazim Richards. He spent the first half of the season out injured. I think he came back for the final month before the window opened. We also lost Kelly Roos. He was our starting goalkeeper, actually. He went back to his native land of Holland. He went back to FC Groningen for 400k. So we got quite a bit of a coup out of him. Wasn't the worst financial deal we had there. And then the final one was Jordan Brown, who's gone out on loan to Stevenage for the remainder of the season. He was one that I don't feel got featured in the team a lot, so I feel first team minutes will do him some good. So, right, moving on to the first game of the season. My team is set in stone already. So, starting lineup, we've got David Marshall between the sticks, who is replacing Kelly Roos, who has, of course, left us. Back four of Nathan Byrne. We've got Curtis Davis in for this game, as Christian Bielik is currently not fit to start. And then, of course, we got the new debutant, I can't say his name. Arian Bai. I'm just going to call him Arian Bai. Dylan Williams back at left back. And then the midfield two, we've got Max Bird and Jason Knight. Jason Knight has dropped back from the attacking midfield role he was in previously. And then, as I mentioned earlier, yes, Joswiak will be out on the right flank. And then the other debutant, Armindo Sieb, taking a place on the left. Vidovic just behind Malik Tillman. I'm pretty sure it's Malik Tillman. It is. Please tell me it's Malik Tillman. It is Malik Tillman. Right. No other changes to be made. Let's get straight into it. Now, I honestly, the last time I did play Football Manager was the previous Thursday. This is Tuesday now as I'm recording. Was when I was streaming mine and Gondor's Rags to Riches series with Shrewsbury Town, and honestly had the worst night of results. Oh, it's a snow day. I mean, we are in January. It does tend to snow in January back in the UK. So, okay. I think that's the first time I've seen a snow game on this Football Manager. So, it doesn't look like we've made a good start. Possession predominantly with Sheffield United at the moment. We've got our first highlight here, which is going to be built up from the back. Here's Dylan Williams, finds new boy Armindo Sieb. Long ball forward, finds Malik Tillman. Nope, just a bit overhit. They got Fotheringham in goal. I didn't realise he played for Sheffield United. We've won it back though through Sieb, who finds Vidovic. Arian Bai up to Jason Knight. Needs some options going forward now. Tillman picks up Joswiak, and he's won ourselves a penalty after 25 minutes. Who is going to be the boy to step up for us to break the deadlock, hopefully? Vidovic on his debut. It's been saved by Fotheringham. That is a massive, massive opportunity that has just gone. I mean, like I said, they're second in the table. We'll take a point if we can, but that was a big opportunity to take the lead. And Sieb has now hit the upright at the near post. We've had two massive chances within the space of 2 minutes and not put one of them away. Madness. And now it looks like Sheffield United are coming forward. Again, like they've got a team that is just too good for the Championship, I feel. I mean, Football Manager wise, I mean, they got Sander Berge, they got Rhian Brewster, who seems to do well on this game a lot of the time. My word, what a topsy-turvy game we've had at the moment. It looks now that Sheffield United have turned their heads in terms of momentum. Ibai for Sheffield United, thankfully kept out by David Marshall. And wow, everything's just seemed to blown up in the first... Well, I mean, we got to the 25th minute and now we've just had the longest highlight ever. But like I said, Sheffield United have got some momentum now. I'm hoping that is the end of this highlight and we can regroup and perhaps create another attack like we have done in the last 10 minutes. But, oh, what a big chance that was, that penalty. Massive, massive chance, that penalty. But we're going into half-time. It's currently goalless. Not the worst start. They've got 2 bookings as well. I am going to say I'm happy with their performance so far. I'm a bit on the fence about it. But we're currently holding them to a point as we speak. So it's not the worst result on paper. But going off the chances we've had in this game already, we could have easily found ourselves 2-0 up. But now... Oh, long ball forward, doesn't find anyone. It's back with Sheffield United, who can now build their way up into creating an opportunity for themselves, which is not the best case scenario, is it? Sander Berry plays up to Rhian Brewster, finds Freeman. Brewster on the overlap, and there is the first goal of the game. Unfortunately, it does go to Sheffield United, and it is that man, Rhian Brewster, who, for whatever reason, turns out to be a good player on the game. I think he scored like 2 goals for Sheffield United in real life, never scored for them in the Premier League, and cost them 20 million. Absolute madness. Sheffield United again with another opportunity. Header from the corner is just narrowly kept out. We're going to have to go very attacking. We look very shaky. Make some changes as well. Right, so based on performance, Joswiak has been appalling. So I'm gonna bring on Louis Sibley. Max Bird has not had a great game either. Maybe I should move Sibley back. Swap them around. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we'll get Max Bird off. We'll bring on Tom Lawrence. He can play out on the right-hand side. And then we'll make a final change in about 5 in-game minutes. But at the moment, it doesn't look like we're going to find our way back in this game. Doesn't look like we're going to start off well. Sheffield United again look to have another highlight. Ball over the top. Oh, it's just poor defending. Get close to him. My word. I've forgotten how frustrating this club is to manage. Oh. Right, 10 minutes to go. Surely we can get an equaliser. Surely we can get something. We've had our chances. Oh, okay. Thank God he's offside. By the way, just to point out, we have invested in a new microphone, so definitely let me know down in the comments of if the audio has improved. Right, we have started off not the way we wanted. They are second in the table in all fairness, and it's just that penalty miss. You know, what a different game it could have been if we had tucked that away. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be. So, starting off with a loss to this episode. I've been conned, boys. I've been conned. I really thought I had found a new keeper who was going to start for us regularly. And my God, how far off was my scout? So this is who we brought in. We brought in Kieran Slicker on loan from Manchester City. And look at the state of that. They were telling me he was 3.5 star current already. Comes in 2 star, not even 5 star potential. Outrageous. So, a pretty poor signing on my behalf. Basically took a bit of a dump on the 4 that I brought in. But, anywho, he's not starting. We're now on to the big one. Derby Day. We're away to Forest. So David Marshall, of course, between the sticks. Normal back line of Nathan Byrne, Bielik, Arian Bai and Dylan Williams. Max Byrne and Jason Knight in the midfield too. Out wide, we got Joswiak on the right. We got Sieb on the left. Vidovic in behind Malik Tillman. So a very strong side. Definitely got high hopes for this game. Failure is not an option. If we win today, that will definitely take an upturn in our dynamics, that's for sure, because they're pretty low at the moment. So we need something big. We need something big to get us back in the green. Let's get into it. Captain's not selected. Oh, Max Berg can be captain. He can be skipper. But I don't like it when I get those emails when they criticise tactics. I just feel like I need to make a drastic change to the side. But I'm a persistent man. When I believe something will work, I do my best to make it work. But I tell you what, we got a good chance here. Nathan Byrne. Oh, and he forces a good save from Horvath. And again, we're starting off strongly. We did the same against Sheffield United, but just didn't find the back of the net. Even from the penalty spot. Failed to do that. So I'm hoping we can be a lot more clinical in this. Nottingham Forest coming forward again is taking an upturn here. Oh no, he knows he's offside. He knows he's offside. But we're only 5 minutes in here at the City ground and We've had 2 highlights now. In our favour, hopefully. Arian by here, trying to play it out from the back. Vidovic with a ball over the top. Again, overhit, and Tillman can't get on the end of it. And that may have turned over possession to Forest. We have got it back here though. Tillman plays a lovely ball out onto the right to Josviak. Cuts inside, finds Max Bird, and we've taken the lead. Go on! Go on! Yes! Get in! Deadlock broken, 6 minutes gone. I can't even remember who scored. Max Bird, that's the one. Lovely cut back there by Josviak. Max Bird with a first time finish, near post. And we are off to a flyer. City Ground's gone quiet as well. It's gone quiet over there. It's gone quiet. It's gone quiet. It's gone quiet over there. Ah, I love it. Right, 20 minutes gone, and again, like we're looking good at the moment. We are looking good. Oh, we can really get at this lot today. Hoping. Oh, look at that. Nathan Byrne showing great determination. Takes the shot on. Beats the goal by a fair distance, so unfortunately he's also picked up a yellow card. I'm going to have to keep an eye on him for that. Can't afford to get suspensions with this team. I've only got such a limited squad. Nathan Byrne, oh, no. He's got away with that, Byrne. He would have been coming off sooner than he would have thought. And now it's the switch in momentum happening already. We start off very well in the first half hour. And then it just goes to shit, really. Where are Forest? 14th in the table. But we do need another. We need breathing space. Oh, come on, get up for that, Tillman. Alright, Marshall gathers the long ball and we have got possession back. We just need to do something with it. Arian Bai driving forward from his own half. Plays up to Tillman. Lovely overlapping ball. Jason Knight with a chip. And again, that's another good chance. You can't be trying those fancy finishes. We're only 1-0 up. My word. Just put your foot through it. I'm happy so far. Yeah, we are upsetting our rivals. That's for sure. Big 45 minutes now. And this is where we really need to kill this game off. Because I definitely don't see us seeing out a 1-0 result. I mean, if we do, I'll be very amazed. But wouldn't complain either. Right, let's make some changes. We're in the 66th minute. Right, Nathan Byrne is on a yellow. He's deserved his yellow card, but he's honestly been more of our, he's been one of our better players, and we don't have a lot of good ratings on here. Sieb's not had a good game. Maybe I'm going to bring Sieb off and get Tom Lawrence on, so he can go out on the left. Another change. Williams for Buchanan, just so we got fresh legs there at the back, and then I might bring off Nathan Byrne towards the 75th minute. But nothing has happened so far in the second half. So that's what's got me on edge. Josviak is giving... Okay, he can come off then. So Louis Sibley can come on. He can occupy the right wing. Now, just over 10 minutes to go. Currently still stands at 1-0, which is nice to see. Just don't know what to expect. And now there's the chance. Oh, and they've headed it wide, thank God. Oh, please, please. 3 minutes added on. Oh, yes, you love to see it. 3 points on the board. Derby Day is ours. Bragging rights is ours. Magnificent, lads. That's exactly what we need going forward. What does that look like now for us? 18 points. That's 6 wins. 6 wins from a possible 18. Again, like, the gap between the numbers is getting shorter and shorter in terms of how many points we can take from as many games. 18 games left to go of the season, and we have just got 3 points away to Forest. That is special. Oh, what a way to come back. That is such a lovely spot to end on. After suffering disappointment at home into the hands of Sheffield United, we have only gone and beaten our biggest rivals. And then Cardiff beat Bristol City as well. They beat the Wurzels. It's just a great day for derby days, isn't it? Brilliant. Well, let's look at our schedule. Let's see what games will be good to come back for episode 7. So we have Huddersfield coming up away, home to Birmingham. We got an FA Cup 4th round. I didn't realise we were in the FA Cup 4th round. Who did we beat in the 3rd round? We beat West Brom. Oh, wow. I did do that off camera, actually. I should have brought that up at the start of the video. My apologies. But, yeah, okay. We beat West Brom in the 3rd round of the FA Cup 4-2. So, we are now at home to Crewe. So, I think it's fair enough. We'll do the Crewe game, and then we'll do the whole game. And that's it for today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you do smash that like button. Also subscribe to the channel for upcoming content. Also make sure that you're following us over on Twitch, myself and Gondor. We stream every Tuesday and Thursday evenings. We stream our Rags to Riches save over there. We are still currently at Shrewsbury Town in our League One campaign. So definitely go over there. Make sure you come say hello and check us out. One last thing before I let you guys go. Make sure you are following us on Twitter. We in fact have something big coming to you guys very soon. I'm not telling you now. Just make sure you're following us on Twitter so you can stay up to date as to what's happening. Thank you ever so much you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!